on Captain Planet. I couldn't think of something better. It was like, I can't think of anything. What happened last week? I don't even remember. Oh, Champion Goat Milker.
What
That's
a
right.
weird thing to include in a D&D game.
And the first part of the recap. Oh yeah, I didn't put the goat milk in my inventory.
Yes, you have like 3 skins of goat milk now.
That's right. And Radix has one of them. I don't know how much of it is left.
No, I don't know if I do anymore, but all I remember of that was they were like, some kid was like, "Hey, do you want to milk a goat?" No.
I absolutely did.
Regime just posted this image of is he a feral druid?
And we did have a tabaxi
Oh
once
my
upon a
God.
time.
All right. So, anyways, yes, you guys went to the gate, got your mimir tuned, found out some interesting stuff about from where our 04M went. Went and fought a giant sea worm. I believe Kata and Sil were heralded as the winners of the fight, and you guys feasted.
Top DPS chart, let's go.
Woo!
I think if you almost got eaten, that should have disqualified you.
Very close.
I
Very
can't
close.
believe twice.
I mean, in fairness, if he gotten eaten and then cleaved his way out of the stomach, that might have been bonus points.
That would have been pretty epic, yeah.
All right. So you guys found the next place that you need to go on the trail of R04M was Dendratus, which is at the base of the spire in the middle. My question to you guys was, is there anything that you want to go or do before you go there? Because rather than having you guys, travel it, I was just going to go doodle-doodle, you're there. So if there's any conversation you want to have or any place you wanted to visit before going that way, now is the time.
I don't think we had any outstanding things to do on the list.
Yeah.
We got rid of the zoo in all of their appropriate places. Hi, Bruce. No, I don't think I had anything planned.
Okay. Yeah, it was mostly, I think you guys got all of your side quest type stuff done. It was just mostly like there was anything else your characters have particularly wanted to do or see while you were traveling around.
No, I hate this place.
And this. All right. In that case, yes, in that case, it takes about 5 days of traveling in the castle to get to the next, to the outside of Dendratus.
So, long rest is probably assumed.
Yep, multiple of them, really.
Then I guess everyone can assume that you have inspiration because I have thing to give out inspiration.
Cool. Why did that not load up for me? TT is being a little temperamental. Okay. Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was just rolled all weird for some reason. Alright. Oh. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I need to do some cleanup real quick. Old characters reappeared somehow.
It's cute that you expected us to actually just be on our first character still near this.
I am still on my first character.
I was gonna say a couple people are.
Well,
Not
I
for
mean,
lack of trying.
I was
So the
about to say,
plan is
like,
to change that.
Cease is the one like surprising one. The others,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
kind of need to attend to die. So
Oh, you guys don't have a sunfly either anymore.
I would like that to be the name of the name of the session. You
Huh.
have to attend to die.
Yes. That's true.
I mean,
Fair
who knows?
point.
Might have lunch and then just wake up dead.
Listen, that is now the name of this whole campaign. I know it was what it's supposed to be. It is. I vote that we now make it that.
Alright, so as you guys are traveling through, since you were still over near where the Beastlands and all of that area was, it was very lush. There was mountains and stuff. You move further away from that as you get closer to the spire. It is still very like teeming with life, but you go through a lot of different kind of biomes on the way. There's like a lake in the forest that you go by. There's like a little more things that are along like the plains kind of description of things. The forest does not go all the way up to the spire. It like clears out a good way around it. As you travel to Zathir does tell you guys that, you know, he's never been inside the spire himself. He just sticks to the outlands. But from what he understands, getting in there is pretty hard. So that might be an issue for you guys. And he's eager to see what like if you make it in, what it's like. He would be very curious about information you guys would bring back about that. All right. So, as you guys arrive and he sets down, you start leaving the castle, and ahead of you rises the spire, the infinitely tall, tapered column at the heart of the Outlands. While its height is lost amid clouds and the boundaries of sight, its lower reaches spread in wild foothills. As you approach the base of the spire, a narrow seam in its stony slope comes into view. The fissure is filled with a lattice of rainbow-colored crystals. Tiny windows and distant figures reveal these crystals to be towers and bridges, interweaving across the fissure. The structures obscure a great shape within the cavity, a giant fossilized, multi-limbed body. At the seam's base stands a glimmering, crooked tower with a prominent gate. Two gray figures with armored bodies and bladed limbs flank the gate. And that would be... Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I thought. See? Okay. Old things. I went and set all of this up for today, and a bunch of stuff that is here now was not here, and now it's like all overlayered on other things. So sorry. 1 second. There we go. All right. Duke. These are the two guys that are standing guard. Send the image to you. There you go. And they're just standing there, guarding the gate, looking straight ahead.
alien elephant robots. Can we see further in? Like, is this a common looking creature?
Give me a perception check as you're looking in, because it goes for pretty far back.
A 20 total.
Yeah. So you see all kinds of creatures kind of similar and on variations of this style, but they look pretty standard for what's here.
Have we already... We've effectively gotten out of the castle already, then we're approaching. Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty much at the gate. The gate is shut.
Maybe we find alternate route or something, because I don't know what to do with that.
We could just ask if we can go in.
Oh. Are these things large or roughly people-sized?
That is a great question. One second. Double check. They are medium-sized, so yeah. People-sized.
Okay. You do the talking, then, I guess.
Okay. I guess I'll walk up to them.
Mm-hmm. They don't, as you walk up, they don't look at you at all. What? You're doing? No. Stop it. Sorry.
Is that what they say to me?
No. That's what I say to my cat. All right. Yeah. As you walk up, they don't seem to pay you any mind at all.
I guess I'll puff myself up a little bit and say, "My good fellow sentients, we require entrance to Dendratus, in pursuant of our quest."
So they both kind of like turn their heads and look at you. And one of them, in almost kind of like a metallic-y voice, says, "There is no entry without a Romani guide."
And where could we secure a Romani guide?
They're all in there.
Inside the gate.
Yes.
That we can't pass through without one of them to take us through.
Yes.
That makes it difficult for us to get through the gate.
Yes.
Does anyone get in through gate?
Romani go in.
Oh. Is there an exception?
No exceptions.
Can you go get one for us?
And leave the gate unguarded? No.
But this is difficult because we were supposed to be met here by one of our Romani friends who was supposed to bring us in. But he's clearly not here to let us in. Can you just let us in to go find him?
No.
Or one and the rest wait here while they come back?
As you say that, you see another one, slightly different looking.
Hey!
So a third Romani strides up from the gate. This figure is leaner than the others, with a copper cast to their skin. They are reading a scroll intently, but they look up as they draw near. This new Romani halts and does a double take, looking from you to the scroll and back again. The newcomer then approaches, holds up the parchment, and asks, "Excuse me, is this you?" As each of you look at the scroll the person is holding up, you notice there is a very well illustrated image of each of you, and underneath there is a short description. So under Barnabas, the description is a bombastic and forgetful old man. For Cease, it says, likes fire, but naively simplistic, just give her some animals to watch and she'll do whatever. Silraz says, follows whatever Cease does. You get her, then you have him. Gedry, hyperactive baby dragon, and then in parentheses, it says mostly harmless.
I take deep
Kata.
offense.
Under Kata, it says nothing noteworthy, weird accent. And then appropriate for Mina to join. Under Mina's picture, it says show her pretty things or a pretty face and she'll do whatever you want her to. And then under that, it has what you assume would be a image of R04M, and it says Modron mismatched.
And what's the context? What are we looking at?
So last week they finished getting all of the information into the Mimir, and it told them to go to this town, and they were trying to enter it, but they couldn't enter it without a guide. And as they were discussing that with the guard, a different person from inside walked up and happened to have a scroll and like looked at you guys and looked back at it and held it up. And on the scroll was a picture of each of you. And then under each picture was a brief description.
Got it.
First thing I do is I give returns to the two guys guarding the gate and says, I told you we were expected. I turn back and I point at the bottom of the sheet and like, we are looking for that R04M guy. Is he in here or do we need to go somewhere else? We've been chasing him all over the outlets.
She goes, yes, I'm actually looking for him too. Some of my superiors are concerned that there's something going on with him and he's causing disturbances around here. So we were trying to, not catch isn't the right word. We were just trying to find him so that we could like examine him and see if like there really is an issue or like we should just let him go, figure it out basically.
He has some kind of a glitch and he's trying to get to the Great Modron March.
Oh.
We've been told that maybe here?
Oh, well, if
Well,
that's the case, that'd be fortuitous.
Or it was supposed to pass through here. He's that. Mimir, you told us that he was coming here for the Modron March.
Okay, well, in that case, since you're looking for him, I'm looking for him. We could pull our efforts.
You would be willing to guide?
Yes, I would in this case. My name is Acetylus.
You want to spell that?
It's ASCETELIS.
ASCT.
ETELIS.
Okay. ASCTETELUS.
IS. Not you.
That's Titulus, I guess. It's weird.
Yeah.
And what are these people called? Like, how do you spell it?
Romani. RILMANI.
RIMIL.
RILMANI.
Ah, got it.
So like real money, basically.
So why were our names on your paper?
Oh, well, because the information we got was that R04M might be in your company, so they were keeping an eye out for you as well.
Not yet, and once he is, he won't be a problem.
Oh? Are you planning to do something to him?
We were sent to retrieve him. He's ducking out on his job.
Oh. Fascinating. Okay. So as she takes you into the city, you notice that, like, from what you could see from the gate, seemed like to be a very small section of this massive, like, crystalline city, and there's crystal bridges all over the place. Every building is made out of these crystalline structures. And Citadis says, well, I would say that maybe a good place to start would be seeing if we could get one of the Flumaks who they sell things around. The problem is they don't tend to talk to outsiders much, so they may not be willing to talk. But we could try to find one who would be willing to talk to you.
Is this not something you've tried before?
I was on my way to look outside of here. We had no idea that he might be in here. We thought all of you would be out in the Outlands somewhere.
Well, he may not be in here, but he was trying to get in here. At least according to the best information we've got.
Aside from that, I don't know, we could try maybe asking around random people. I think the artisans might be the most likely to help, though. They tend to, even though they don't like talking to outsiders much, they, as artisans, tend to have the most contact with outsiders.
Lead the way.
Okay.
What do you want?
So Citadis takes you guys through various parts of the town. And almost every single person she talks, she swiftly is like, no, and leaves without ceremony or whatever. They're just like, I don't want to be involved, and leave. A couple, as she's coming up with you guys, immediately duck away as soon as they realize she's coming towards them. It takes about an hour, but she finally finds somebody who at least seems... It did not, immediately leave when she suggested it. So he still seems reticent, but has not left as yet. And she gestures to each of you, and I'm assuming did you guys give her name at some point in the hour you guys would be looking around? If anybody wouldn't have, just let me know, it's fine. Well, although, wait, she has a scroll of all your faces and names on it anyway, I forgot. Never mind. Unnecessary. She introduces each of you. And the gestures for you to ask whatever you need to ask.
We've been looking for Modron. I gesture to the scroll, maybe, if she has it out.
Oh yeah, if you gesture towards her, she'll pull it out and open it and point to the image.
We've been looking for him.
The guy kind of looks at it and is like, maybe? It's possible I saw somebody like that. It's hard to remember.
Hard to remember as in you don't know, or you just don't want... I know how this game is played. I poke Gedry. He wants money.
sure?
I give the dude a glance.
He's like,
Can I insight check to see if he actually wants money or if he wants something else?
yeah, go ahead.
Gendry actually grabs his snout with both hands and is holding it closed.
You think it's pretty lucky he wants money? Likely
Oh,
he wants money.
I was very bummed. It was like an 18. A 5.
Aw.
Screw you,
Just
dice. I'm
kidding.
going home. So I see Gedry doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Gedry, do you want to say something? Are you sure? Because your body says you want to say something, but that you shouldn't say it in an outside voice. Oh, not an outside voice thing. Got it. I'm gonna like shimmy up next to Kata. How much is usually customary to get them to talk?
Don't even know what this thing is. But if it seems important, and we're outsiders, so we're going to get screwed in this. So I don't know, maybe start with 50.
Okay. And I... Hold on.
Possible going to be way more.
Okay. Hold on. Have I seen this version of Kata do anything sleight of hand?
Very unlikely.
Okay.
In full shining plate mail.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Gendry.
No.
I've seen Gedry do sleight of hand.
He's
This
done a lot of
version?
really shippy things.
Okay.
Yeah. I
I'm
was
just
gonna
trying
say, I
to,
feel
I'm
like.
trying to figure out who would have the better sleight of hand.
Mina?
Mina might be better. But I have a really good dex and I am proficient in sleight of hand.
So, well, I'll like Gedry's currently fixated on not speaking, so I'm gonna try and distract him by doing this, and I'm going to. I want to be able to. I was gonna have you like willingly pickpocket me, basically, so but in a way that they wouldn't see that I had the money, because I didn't want them to think I was paying for it. That's all it is. But then my brain, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm gonna tell Gedry, and I'm like, no, because they can probably hear all of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have really good
This is why
hearing.
Gendry is holding his mouth shut. Is there was stuff he wanted to say, even if it was laughably
whisper.
funny.
Yeah.
They didn't want to risk anybody overhearing.
So I'll just say, like, I usually have like a pouch on my
Mm-hmm.
on my belt that has 50 gold in it, and so I just like with one hand like undo the tie for the pouch around my
Mhm.
belt, and I'll toss it at him.
He catches it and is like, I have vague recollection.
Vague. Let's do it this way, because I'm a bartering woman. You have a number in mind, speak your mind.
Arlie, you said these guys are artisans. What exactly kind of products does this guy sell?
Oh, he looks to make various kind of crystalline like statues and structures and like knickknacks, basically. He goes like, nah, this is maybe a fifth of what you need.
A fifth.
I lean over and say, screwed.
What did you say?
Screwed. I was not the bank. I've died a bunch.
I was
I
gonna
know.
say, I think Gedry
Gedry
had
was the
most of
bank.
the money.
Last Gedry.
Yeah.
So
Previous Gedry.
We literally talked about this is a bad idea and we should divvy up the money, and then he died.
I have like 1,200 gold.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's good.
So I mean, I could. You have 12 gold. Sal's just sitting next to me. Goes, I have 12. So, at some point, I acquired a gray gem. It's in my inventory. It's literally all
Oh,
it
that
says
was
is
from
gray
the
gem.
slad.
Okay.
That was back with the Ettins that were patrolling the gray
slotted
slad.
control gem is probably
Yep.
worth more than 250 gold.
So I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So, like I said, I'm a bartering woman.
Well, do you or anybody you know do work in Scrimshaw or anything like that? Then I'll pop the foot-long whirlworm thing up on the desk.
The fang. He takes it, looks it over. He's like, "Ooh, this is unusual. Is it a tooth?"
Yep, from a whirlworm. A really big one.
Interesting.
We had a story written about the downfall of the beast.
There's a story.
Good song in Glorium now. Yeah, very popular.
I hear they're still singing it.
In Glorium?
Indeed.
Oh. Yes, I think this will do. And he puts the tooth back on his desk and pockets the 50 gold you had already given him. He goes, yes, the little fellow came through here. He was looking for other modrums. Last I saw, he was going through a cave that goes out into the desert of Rust.
Seems like that's our next step.
When he says the desert of Rust, your guide is makes a woof, okay, kind of sound.
That bad?
It is the desert, but we can talk about some of it in a minute.
I was writing whenever you said that. You said he's been seen, but did they give a timeline of?
Oh, no, he did not say a timeline. He said last he saw him, he was headed out in the cave that goes through the desert of Rust.
Well, at least I can't burn down a desert.
We could try.
Could have fun doing it. What was it, Gedry? How many fireballs does it take to burn down a desert or something like that?
Last time I tried, I got up to 32 before I gave up.
We should try for 35.
I mean, I made a lot of glass.
Ooh, sell some glass.
Sandus is like, yeah, this is not the kind of desert you think it is.
That might be more flammable than I think.
Is it a cold desert?
Kind of motions for you to follow her, and
Well,
thanks
if
the
it's
guy.
from name, then it's either rust color or actually
Rusted metal.
metal. Yeah.
As you guys are walking, Acetylus tells you, so the Desert of Rust is, most deserts wide open, not much there. This is inside the spire, in a cavern that goes up. Nobody knows how long or how far down. I don't know if any of you use magic, but magic is very unpredictable in there. Sometimes things just don't happen when you expect it to.
I mean, Gedry
That's
is kind of
disappointing.
unpredictable.
Gedry, what?
I said Gedry is kind of unpredictable.
I'm very predictable. I'm gonna set
Predictable?
something on fire.
So is it actually rust in this desert then?
There is rust. So the cavern, part of the reason it's cavern, a lot of our artisans will mine from there for materials, although I guess she's catching up on the notes. Nice. So there is rust and there is sand that's made out of rust, basically. And it's decaying metals and stuff. There's other crystalline things too, but it's also very dangerous and dark. As she says dark, she stops and looks at you guys and is like, "Oh, can you see in the dark?"
I pull out my amulet. It has, I think it has like continual flame or whatever on it.
Yeah.
As she looks at you, she's like, "Oh, that's a beacon."
If we need it though.
Yes. Probably better than stumbling around in the dark.
Yeah. I mean, I can see in the dark, and I think So can see in the dark. So cannot see in the dark. We'll make it.
Previous
so
Sil might have.
Yeah. I have to get these iterations right here. I'm getting really
Mhm.
confused.
And she
Just
also
wait till you
tells.
start dying.
She also asks if you guys have spent any time in caverns before.
I think so.
Not really.
I am a kobold.
Oh. And what do you know of what it's like to be in caverns normally?
That's where a lot of kobolds live.
Right, but what are caverns like?
Usually cramped, damp. Some aren't damp, some aren't cramped.
Yes.
It's like the outside, just with a roof.
Well, another thing about this place is, I don't know if you've ever been to a place where sound does not travel well, but it is very much so. You may not hear a thing until it is on you.
Fun.
And even if you're standing next to somebody, talking to them can be difficult. But this is where your friend went, so we should go, I guess.
So the great Modron March, when it comes around every 300-ish years, does it usually go through the Caverns of Rust when it's leaving? We know it comes here when it's reaching the end of its march.
I know it passes through. I don't know exactly where it goes. Most of us try to avoid them whenever possible.
Probably smart. I'm guessing that's why R04M is heading there, though.
Oh, he's following them. That's right. You mentioned that. Now, speaking of it, since you know he's following them, do you know why the last march happened so early?
No, but we assume it's got something to do with R04M glitching out. So, it's all a confusing mess.
Indeed.
All people we speak to don't know.
It is one of the greater mysteries. But running into you was fortuitous. Finding him here was that he might be here is fortuitous. And as they say, all things happen in threes, so we should have another good fortune coming our way. And she leads you on. So as you go into the cavern, it is fairly expansive. It's not cramped. However, there is a very narrow walkway that will go. You can go up or you can go down.
Is it steep?
It's very it varies. Like as you look up and down, it looks at some places it's very steep and some places it is very much not steep at all.
Anybody have tracking skills?
Unfortunately, no.
I've got nature and I'm proficient with cartography.
You can make a map of where you go. Yay.
Yeah. I do have survival.
Pocket us as we walk forward. That's about it.
I am proficient in survival. That's the best you're gonna get.
That would work.
That's probably the best that we've got, because I am not proficient, so that's a nice +0.
I'm a +9.
Ooh. That's decent.
That's what we get. So I'm rolling
Okay.
single digits.
If nobody comes here, we might see like one set
Oh,
of
with
footprints
advantage.
going up or down.
Okay.
With advantage. Was somebody helping you?
Still apparently, but it didn't get better.
Still, are you trained in it, or should this be disadvantage?
Right?
I still think that's one of the most ridiculous rules.
And no takebacks after you volunteer.
Yeah, right.
It's the only way that works.
Yes. All right, 17. It takes about 30-45 minutes, and you notice some tracks that don't seem to be any animal type of tracks. They're more singular. They seem bipedal and roundish. But since you've never actually seen R04M, you can't be 100% sure it's his tracks. But these tracks do lead up the spire as opposed to down.
I relay said information, but I do not make a decision.
I mean, following any of these things, Mojang is better than what we've had, so we go up.
Up. All right. As you guys make your way into the cavern, you do find it, like, the moment, like, within seconds of going past the entrance to the cavern, it is full-on dead dark. Like, you would normally think that you were so close to the entrance still that there would be light bleeding in, but it's almost as if the entrance is shrouded in some way. Almost immediately becomes very dark.
So, those of us with dark vision can still see.
Yes, though you do know that your vision isn't quite as good as it normally is in the dark. You feel like you should be able to see further.
Okay.
What about me? I have super dark vision because
What's your
warlock.
super dark vision?
I am a warlock with that invocation that lets me
Oh,
see
that's
through
right.
magical darkness and stuff.
Yeah, you still experience the slight repression. Like,
Okay.
I think you have pretty far distance.
Yeah, out to
Usually it's just
120 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like seeing out to like 90 feet or something like that,
Okay.
basically.
Yep.
How many people in our party do not have dark vision?
I do not.
Just tie a rope to them, they'll be
Two?
fine.
Okay. I All right. Gedry has dark vision, right?
Yep.
Okay. Like, all right. So, Mina, come here. Come here. And I like urge them to come over.
Uh-huh.
I would. And probably be too, like, close for your comfort.
Yeah, I'm like, over here, this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Right there. Don't move. All right.
Like, I'd be the kind of, like, oh! And I'd be, like, swinging an arm around your shoulders like we've been besties for 20 years.
And, I'm like, okay, sure. And I put a hand on Syl's shoulder, because I'm assuming he's in front of me, and Mina's, like, to my right. And I'm, like she's got her arm around me, and I'm like, sure. And I, like, touch her cheek, because that's all I can reach. Sure. And like there's a brief moment of like a moonlight glow, and you guys now can have dark vision.
Does it look clear on this one or this one?
Right.
Alright. The dark vision gives 60 foot of dark vision, yeah?
It is for the duration. A willing creature you touch has dark vision with a range of 150 feet.
Okay.
Did they buff that?
That's what it says.
I thought it used to be 60 feet.
Yeah,
Wow.
they must have, man.
Yeah.
It is the 2024 rule, so yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not complaining. It's great. It's just, it surprised me.
Huzzah!
I was just gonna say, they now have the best dark vision in the party.
And they have it for 8 hours.
Yep. Alright. So, this pathway is also very narrow. You guys are going to have to walk single file. Acetylus is going to lead forward since she's kind of the guide. How would you guys like to walk beyond that?
Since I'm beefy, I will go as near the front as I can.
Okay.
I'm behind Syl, wherever that is.
Still will be behind Kata? Is that what you were saying?
Yep, I'll be second in line.
Alright, so Kata, Sil, Cease, and between Mina and Gedry, who wants to bring up the rear?
I might have a better AC at 18. I don't know, though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I can take up the back because I can shoot past people, no problem with Spell Sniper.
Okay. And alright, you guys begin the slow climb up. Like I said, the steepness of it varies all around. It's not so narrow that you need to necessarily make a balance check so you can keep one hand on the wall. There's obviously no railing or anything. And you know, Gedry at the end, you would notice that you can barely hear the front of the line's footsteps. It's the same with the front of the line. You can barely hear the footsteps at the end. Everything just feels like it's very muffled. When you guys talk to each other, it is very, like, if you're standing next to each other, even if you're talking normally, it sounds like a whisper. If you want to talk from like the front of the line to the back of the line, you will have to like essentially yell, basically, just to be able to make it heard. Okay?
Or play a really bad game of telephone.
Yes.
He just keeps giving me more and more reasons to just always take common sign language as a language.
Listen, I'm getting the sense that it almost feels like we're underwater without being underwater.
Yeah, kind of similar. Very similar. So as you guys progress, I would say you've been going up this for about an hour. And Kata, you would notice coming up on the right, along the wall, there is kind of an alcove, and inside the alcove is a statue of a giant three-eyed horse. But it is so heavily eroded, it looks like it melted.
That's not horrible.
I tap Acetylus.
Acetylus, yeah.
Yeah. What is this? I'm assuming you've been here.
Yeah, it's an old statue that just kind of melted one day. I assume some kind of acid got on it or something.
I don't know. I'll go in the alcove, I guess, and just poke around.
Yeah, as you're checking out, it seems like your basic kind of very large stone statue, which doesn't lend itself to melting. You know, your brain is like, that's odd. But aside from that, it seems to be just a regular old statue somebody carved here.
The old ones.
Does Kata relay this information?
No, not at all.
Okay. So then as you guys continue up, you all notice this giant three-eyed horse statue made of stone that seems to have melted where it's standing a little bit.
How badly melted is it? Like,
It's
half?
prettily badly, like, so the front half where the head and stuff is intact so that you can see what it is, but like the back half looks almost entirely melted.
I want to figure out what kind of stone it is. What kind of check would you like for that?
Do an investigation and a nature for that.
Well, investigation's garbage. Here we go. Yay.
Okay, that's not bad.
This is where it's gonna blow because I have a good plus. Okay, I can live with that.
Yay. So as you're examining it, it seems to be like some kind of like limestone, but not quite. Like it doesn't quite fit what you know of limestone, but that's the closest thing you could relate to it.
I'm gonna kind of yell back a little bit to Gedry. Hey, Gedry, what melts limestone?
And everybody else, like Kata and everybody at the front, will also hear this, but since she is at the middle.
Yeah.
Stop and turn around.
Acid, usually.
Are you sure?
Limestone's pretty easy to dissolve, from what I remember.
Is there a way to see if there's any trace amounts of acid remaining?
When you were searching around and investigating, you would have noticed, and there seems to be no trace of whatever it was that did that to it.
Enough water over enough time to... Some caves are made, mostly.
But it doesn't melt limestone. It erodes it.
What's the difference?
Erosion means it is taken away. It doesn't leave puddles of the element at the foot of it.
What do you think stalactites and stalagmites are?
Yeah, that is not this. How big is this alcove? Like, is it big enough for like Mina and Gedry to join me in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very large statue. So it was like a very, like literally they say giant statue, and it's an alcove that fits it really well. Like it almost looks like somebody carved the alcove around the carving of this thing.
Could I actually see if the walls of the alcove match the type of stone?
Oh yeah. Do another nature check.
Don't fail me now. You failed me
Hilarious.
now.
Now seems weirdly different.
I can't hear anything. My headphones just died. Okay, there we
Alright.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, you expect it to be a similar material, but this seems wildly different for some reason.
I don't
I
like it.
could blast it with some acid if you want.
I don't know that that's what I want. But I just want to make sure we're not walking ahead into something that could affect us. Like an acid trap or something.
I mean, we definitely are.
Thanks, Gedry. Thank you.
It might not be an acid trap, but it's going to be something.
I'm now on high alert. Thank you, Gedry.
Cease is now walking around like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, like I walk away and I'm shaking my head and I'm hyper alert now of like, is that what is it? Nope, that's just a rock. Okay, what's that? No, is that? Nope, that's just a spider. It's a little spider. It's fine. Like I'm just super extra alert now.
Awesome.
Looking for traps as we go.
All right. You guys continue on for another couple of hours. Like literally nothing happens in those hours. It's just endless walking up and around the spiral. Because of the stillness and like the suppression of sight, like it makes it hard to estimate how far you guys have gone in this time. But you figure it's got to be at least a few miles of just climbing and going around. If you look down, even when you started, like where you started the thing, if you look down over the edge, you cannot see the bottom at all. And at this point, you come to a long and narrow span of wiry metal forms a bridge across a hollow in the spire. Other metallic protrusions jut from the vertical walls. It's basically a like a metallic bridge about 200 feet long. It's 5 feet wide. No railings. And it does open up there so you guys can all like gather up and see it and discuss.
Oh shit. Engineering isn't really a thing. Is there like a check to see like? I know you said it's metallic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really long and really thin. Is there a way to like check for structural integrity?
Yes. I think.
I don't know how to do that with.
Yeah, I think an investigation could cover that.
Oh boy. Roll the dice. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
I'd help,
option.
but I'm not proficient.
I
Can anyone help him?
have complete average knowledge of structural integrity in bridges.
It seems fairly fragile. Like it doesn't seem like it's gonna fall over any minute, but it also doesn't seem sturdy at all.
This is really long for just one person at a time, but also don't want to risk too much weight on it, maybe? I don't know.
Isidolus looks at it, she's like, yeah, I've never actually come this far in here before, so I'm unsure about this.
Well, I know that our warlock would have fly, so that's unfortunate. Well, I guess gotta risk it, right? Okay, I'll give it a try.
All right. You move at 30 feet per round?
I do.
Okay. Are you going to try and get across as quickly as you can? Walk
Mm-mm.
normally?
I'm not
or
gonna
go
like
slow?
run. I'm just gonna go the 30 feet, not like double move.
Okay. You're not going to go slower than that, trying to be extra careful.
No.
Okay. I need you to give me 3 acrobatics checks as you're going across, please.
Oh shit. Acrobatics.
Yes. Trying to not lose your footing.
Mm-hmm.
Fail the third one so you're out of sight when you fall.
Yep, that's what I get for opening my mouth.
Would
First one.
Hey, you make it. Good job.
Okay. Second one. 13.
So on that one, you start to your feet start to slip a little bit, but you gather it back together. You're like, okay.
Okay. Last one is okay. Yeah.
Whew.
Woo.
All right.
Not bad for no pluses. Let's go.
All right. You make it across. You're well out of sight of everybody, and you can't see them either.
Oh, goodness.
Because 200 feet, remember the repressed.
Yeah, I
sight and
will.
everything.
Pull out my axe and illuminate it with divine magic to see if it can create a beacon and then turn it off or something.
Okay. Everybody else, give me a perception check.
Or no, I don't actually have anything for that, so I'll use the cantrip Green Flame Blade to do a fiery.
Yep. Well. Alright. Everybody except for Syl sees a big green trail going across what you think is the other side of the bridge.
And I don't have a spell to communicate or anything like that, so.
Yeah.
in response to his green flame, I pull out my medallion.
Okay. The light up one?
Mm-hmm.
You just leave it out?
For a little bit, long enough to get kind of my bearings and see what's around us, what might be ahead of us, get a mental image map, and then I'll put it back.
Okay. Yeah, you can with that you can just barely make him out on the other side with the sword waving in the air. Every question seems like a threat. At that point, Asilas is like, okay, so you made it across. I'll go next. And she just trots across as if it is nothing.
I just kind of look at Syl and look in the direction we're supposed to go. Look back at Syl like, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I suppose I'll go. And I will go across, but I will start humming a happy little tune as I do. Because Blade Song gives me extra move distance and Advantage on athletics and acrobatics.
Nice. How much does it increase your move distance by?
I think it's just 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay. And are you going to run across, walk normal, or walk slowly?
I'll just do one normal move per round. Not slow, not
Okay.
fast.
Yep, normal. All right. Still 3 acrobatics checks, please. With advantage.
$20.
Hey! You are like, oh, I don't understand what the big deal about this was. This is easy.
Until the next roll. Nope, 21.
This is even easier the further you get in.
23.
Yep. This is no big deal. Don't know what the fuss was about.
Just so I can get my brain caught up, because again, not feeling good, so I'm losing attention span in and out. The pathway that we're trying to cross, it's just a stone pathway,
Metal.
or is it or metal?
Yep.
Is it like a rickety bridge?
It is like a narrow arch spanning
Narrow
the
arch.
chasm.
Okay. All right. I am gonna cast Longstrider on myself.
Okay.
And follow behind Syl.
Okay. Does Longstrider... How much faster? I can never remember.
10 feet, so
10
puts
feet,
my movement
okay.
at 45.
Okay. So still 3. You going fast to get it over quickly, normal speed, or slow?
Just normal.
Okay. Good luck.
Don't forget you have advantage if you inspiration if you need it.
Yep. Hey! Super easy. No problem.
All 3 of them are at advantage, right?
No, the inspiration is just like a reroll if you ever need it.
Okay.
Yes. Which is
And it's just
fine. Your
a
first
1.
one was a 20. It's totally fine.
No.
Oh no. Give me a dex save.
No.
Bye
guys.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No. I would like to summon my bird.
Okay.
I pull the feather off my belt.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had the feather.
I pull the feather off my belt, and I am caught by my bird.
What kind of bird is it?
In fact, my bird now carries the rest of the party across. It's in here somewhere. It is.
Other Getcher's pants has that. Well.
It is a quall.
Oh, it's the
Or
quall
it's a
feather?
rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Well, it actually doesn't say that it's a rock. It just says the statistics of a rock.
Yeah.
But can carry up to 500 pounds.
Okay.
And can move at a flying speed of 16 miles per hour.
Let me think.
Because this is
There
not
it
how I'm
is.
going to die.
Why? It's so fun.
Not like this.
It's an endless cabin. You'll never hit the bottom.
I will go down in a blaze of glory. After I've stashed my 1,200 gold somewhere in a tower.
To be fair, it'll be a really long fall.
Oh my god.
Forever.
If it's an endless tower, you're not going to die right away. You'll have to starve to death.
If it's use the feather or die and lose the feather, I'm gonna use the feather.
Also, if it's a forever fall and she's a druid, can't she just summon good berries on the way down to keep herself alive?
forever.
Yes.
Just always following.
Or she could just, shapeshift into a flying thing
Oh,
too.
that's true. I could have done that. That probably would have made more sense.
Oh,
Instead of using my feather.
it's gargantuan. So
If it
So the
won't fit,
rocks are
I'll just.
massive.
I was gonna say I love this plan. It's a great plan, except for
Okay.
the cavern is not wide enough for that.
That's fine. Then I will just shift.
Okay.
A wild shape into a different animal. It's fine.
All right.
I will wild shape into. Is a large beast small enough?
Large beast. Large
Or-
size?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
I can do a medium. I can do a pteranodon, or a giant eagle. I prefer to do a giant eagle though.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Giant eagles are only large, right? I
Yep.
think.
Yeah. Yep. So I turn into a giant eagle.
Okay.
Which I wonder actually, what is my carry weight then? Can I carry my party across?
Hmm.
One at a time? Is that doable?
Do eagles have dark vision?
I'm looking. Keen sight. Doesn't say.
Yeah,
Did
but
you cast
doesn't
dark
say.
vision on yourself?
No, I just naturally have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural dark vision you'll lose, but if you cast it on yourself, then you would retain it.
Yeah.
They do not.
Which is fine. Like you can use it to get across, but I don't think you could really use it to go back and get people necessarily. Like maybe if you want to take a lot of time with it, you'd have to go slower.
If the rock was going to come back after Gedry was going to scream and run across at full speed.
Well,
It's an eagle this time. It's
Yeah.
an eagle.
It's a giant eagle.
May
mean-
not be any less scarier, but
Even if I went slow and took my time, I mean,
Mhm.
I could fly. I would fly at 80 feet.
Mhm.
So
that's fine.
taking my time would have me just moving at 40 feet.
Okay.
And I think I wouldn't necessarily carry them across, but I would be prepared to grab them if they started to fall.
Okay. So you're gonna fly back to where you started, basically, and land on the ledge.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you
just kind
just-
of like follow, like fly follow
Mm-hmm.
with them to make sure that
Okay.
nobody falls.
Gedry and Mina, give me perception checks.
That's not very
Okay.
high.
Nope. Mina. Oh my god. So neither of you notice this large eagle flying towards you until it's like right on top of you. Suddenly there's a large eagle right over you.
I
Looks like he's
squealed
gonna
up.
land.
What does Mina do?
Squeal and duck, like
Okay.
crouch down and
She's
cover
like,
her head.
"Ah!"
Yeah.
Okay. You're muted, Gedry.
The button's not clicking very often. I will point out the new wild shape rules for 2024 to say you can still speak.
Oh, they do. Amazing. What's Gedry's initial reaction to seeing a giant eagle flying towards him or overhead?
I run 30 feet back down the tunnel.
And how do you react, Cease?
Gedry! It's just for safety. And I
You
like
hear-
lay really low,
Mhm.
like as low as I can.
Like you land and you're like, basically.
Yeah, like think like broody hen, like super flat pancaked
yeah.
onto the ground.
I'll walk back and just be like, a little warning next time.
Sorry, I was falling. It was a last minute decision.
Mina, do you accept that this is seal, or is this a crazy bird that sounds like Cease? Mina? She's cowering so hardcore she doesn't even hear.
I know, we lost her.
Sorry, I was muted and my mouse disconnected, and I was trying to do some technical fixing.
You're like, ah! Yes.
Yeah,
I hate it.
So it's a wireless mouse, but the part that plugs into my computer got like quadruple wrapped around my computer chair somehow, and then it unplugged itself when I sat up and scooted my chair back. So okay, anyway, yes, I accept this and stop ducking, although I might give Cease like a brief dirty look.
Mm-hmm. Weird trick. Alright. Who's gonna be next to try and go across?
I'll go ahead.
Okay. Are you gonna walk quickly, slowly, or normal speed?
Normal.
Okay. Need 3 acrobatics checks, please.
Okay.
And I believe you have the thing that you can't roll lower than a 10, right?
Yeah.
What is your acrobatics if you roll a 10?
14.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I'm a +4.
Yeah. Well, it starts off poorly for you. Make a dex save.
Okay.
Hey, you managed to grab onto the side, so you're hanging from the bridge now.
Okay. Do you want me to roll to haul myself back up?
Cease, are you gonna try and like pick her up while she's dangling?
I'm gonna offer. Wanna ride? Or need a lift?
There you go.
Mina would be like, yes!
Okay. How are you gonna go about trying to get her?
I'm actually gonna go and land on the arch near where she's at, and like offer I'm my feet are like right over the edge, like her hands would be between my feet, and I'm gonna extend a claw down to grab her arm.
Okay.
And let her like grab onto me before I grab her with my other foot, and we.
How much does a great beagle weigh, by chance?
A giant eagle? It doesn't say. None of this is in here.
Oh my god.
I don't know how much it weighs.
Oh. Yeah, I guess when would that be necessary to know, right?
Yeah. No one knows. Hold on. Let me Google.
Google says 500 pounds.
Oh. Okay.
That seems like a lot. Shouldn't birds be
That
larger?
seems like a lot. Well, he is.
It's a large-sized eagle.
Like, think the great eagles in Lord of the Rings, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can always not land and just hover.
Well, no, you land.
Okay.
Because you said you land.
Right, but I also didn't know how wide the pathway was.
No, it's plenty of wide for you to do that. The problem is the weight of you in it. So, like, you land and immediately the bridge starts to crumble and break away. You can try to catch Mina as she's falling, but that'll be a dex save for you to get her.
Done.
Oh, you do it.
She is mine.
Yay. You're like flying, flip around, grab her in one of your talons, and catch her to the other side. Now, do you land and deposit her gently, or do you just like fling her the last little bit?
I definitely don't fling. Like I hover and like drop her. Okay. Like all but on Kata, because he's still got his green flame out, so I've got a beacon to follow. And then I gotta go back for Gedry.
So hold on. When I land, I'll stumble and then stand up, and I'll pull out my mirror and like my lip paint, and I'll redo my lipstick. But while I'm doing it, my hands are shaking like wild.
Nice.
All right, so I go back for Gedry.
Gedry, you get to
Gedry
ride.
wouldn't have waited for that. The moment that Mina fell, and then
Mhm.
she was grabbed, he would have just started going across the bridge.
Oh. You're like running across. Like before it crumbles, basically.
Yeah, if it's crumbling, I'm running across.
Alright. Give me 3 acrobatics checks.
Straight acrobatics, okay.
Mhm.
Hey!
You also
Yeah.
have inspiration if you need it.
No, this is funnier.
Okay.
What are the odds of me being fast enough to get Gendry?
No. I would say this is the case of like he will be like beyond hearing and sight before you could ever like get back to him, basically, more than anything else. Do you have something else you can do, Gendry?
I do.
Okay.
I was really like, if that's a fail by so much that I'm just automatically off the edge.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you were not even close to making
No,
that.
I figured a 5 is pretty low. I'm gonna start casting fly, and assuming I don't hit anything in the first 500 feet, it should
Yeah, no.
still go off.
Okay. Oh shit. Shit. Hold on.
Okay, I was assuming that after walking up for hours and hours, I had 500 feet.
No, I just forgot that when things are cast, I'm supposed to do a thing.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Guess you wasn't thinking about that.
Nope, you're good though. It happens. You're
I
fine.
think the only spell that's actually been cast so far is that fly.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
because
dark
wild shape
vision at the
isn't
very
like
entrance.
a spell.
It's not a spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you get your fly. You're good.
Now I have 10 minutes to fly back up at, like, I think it's a faster, 60 feet movement. So even if I'm dashing, it's 120 feet around. So I'll be back up in, like, 30 seconds or something like that, less.
Okay.
I like wave at you with my talon. Actually, no, better yet, I nod my beak at you when I see you coming. Like you zoom past me.
Yay. All right. So you guys can continue on from there. Are you gonna, as they're walking up, fly up, Cease? Because you really can't fit to walk up the path.
Right, that's what I was trying to figure out, like, what is the space? How wide?
Maybe you
It's
could
the
try and maybe
pathway.
hop on one talon or something.
Well, like, if I literally walk, my
Mhm.
movement is only 10 feet.
No.
But if I
love
because,
it.
I mean, they're eagles, so they
Uh-huh.
walk
Yeah.
weird. But if I fly, it's like 80, which is fantastic. But I'm like, is that what I want? No. I'm actually going to shift into a different creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna shift into it's a fiendish giant spider.
Okay.
And this is one like Syl has seen my character shift into.
Mhm.
Only because it has blind sight and dark vision.
Okay. And a climb speed.
And
I was
climb
gonna say,
speed.
it's climbing speed with spider climb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's one that like, and I got 40 feet of movement. So it is a little bit faster, but
How
I can
long
be able-
does wild shape last these days? I'm just curious.
I think it's like a number of hours equal to like half your druid level. Or at least that's what it used to be. I don't know what it is now.
hold on. There's only 8 paragraphs about this.
I know. I always love wild shape, but it is very complex.
Part of
4
why
hours,
I like completely avoided it when I played the druid.
4 hours, or until I use a wild shape again.
Okay, and it restarts when you use it again.
Yep.
Yep. That makes sense. Cool. So you guys all make it across. This giant eagle morphs into a spider, and then you continue going up. Since you're a spider now, are you going to try and lead the way, like walking on the wall basically ahead, or?
I'll present the option, but I won't immediately assume that, or I'll assume, or like if Kat is like, I'd really like to be in the front, I'd be like, cool, I got your back, and I'm like, shink,
Yeah.
right above him.
Does not matter. I mean, realistically, from what you are, maybe just stay on the wall anyway.
I can do that. And I'm like, shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay. So are you staying with them on the wall or going ahead? I'm sorry.
I'm with him.
Okay. Cool. That works.
Yeah, you know,
It's gotta be a little
what is it,
surreal.
eight eyes are better than 2 or something like that?
Yep. 10. It's gotta be a little surreal having a conversation with a giant spider. It would freak me out.
The amount of just weird shit that we've encountered so far, this does not even register.
It's not even, you're like, whatever. Another day in this strange fucking place. Alright.
We have an elephant robot thing with us, so...
It's true. That
Well,
is true.
And Splenda missed, was it last week when we showed up at the one gate city and it was just a different city?
Oh, I didn't even recover that. Not only a different city, but your favorite city.
No.
It was
you missaid the word worst.
You guys had strong feelings. Yeah, so Mina, last week when they got to where they were going, instead of it being the town they were going to, it was Cursed, which was the place that you couldn't escape from, and you had to go through the sewers and the sludge and stuff to get out.
Good news, we could meet our friend again if we wanted to, and be like, he's like, what are you doing here? I don't know.
Why did you come back?
I got lost, and we ended up here again.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like that one level in one of the Zelda games where you walk to the end of the screen and then you immediately warp back and have to walk through the screen again, and it just keeps resetting you in the same room.
Yeah, yep. No, Curse didn't kill anybody. I don't think. Pretty sure nobody died there. Just got branded. Alright.
Yeah, so far the deadliest place has been the Sylvia place.
Oh, yeah, where you guys just ate. It's true.
Deadliest threat to this party: lunch.
Yep. Alright. Well, you can't beat up lunch, that's why. Alright, so you guys continue on along for another couple of hours. Nothing happens. This is getting to be a very long day after.
I was about to say, we've had at least 2 several-hour instances, and then we had like 3 hours in the morning, so it's going on like 10 hours.
Yep. Getting to be a very long day. Eventually, the path opens up into like a large opening area. At one end of it, you see a misshapen arch that is covered in drooping metallic blade-like decorations. But there is nothing else that sticks out as being special or different about this place. Acetylus looks at you guys and is like, I know outsiders need rest a lot. Do you need rest? It's been a while since we've been in here.
We would need to rest at some point, yes. It's been a long day.
This is probably, I'm guessing, the best opportunity. I haven't been here, but we have not seen a space like this since.
Sure. Yes, it can't hurt.
Alright. You guys can camp out here. Is there anything anybody wants to particularly do before you do, like, the camp thing?
When Kata turned around to respond to the guide,
Mm-hmm.
right behind him, he just saw himself.
Do a double take. Okay.
Okay.
Are there like duplicates of anyone else just to cover my bases?
Nope, just you.
Okay. Pretty fucking weird test. So what do we do about this? Is this in mind or?
You would also realize Raz isn't there.
But I still see everyone else, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And I like gesturing, I put my hand up, I was like, am I fucking crazy or is this other people seeing this too?
I'm assuming everybody else sees the two Katas.
Yep.
Okay. Does anybody acknowledge such?
Yeah, I say, if you're crazy, so am I.
So do we like fight to see who becomes Kata Supreme or
How tall is Kata?
like 6 foot?
Yeah, this is a 7-foot Kata.
Oh,
Because I
It's
can only
taller
shrink
you.
by a foot.
Oh.
you're 8 feet?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He is like half giant.
Yeah. Wait. Cease, where did Silrass go?
I think I guess I'm still in spider form.
Oh.
I've got like
Yeah.
I've got like I lift a leg and I'm like dangling like at that first knuckle, just like waving it at Sil, who's waving at me.
Huh. When did you learn to do that?
It's the hat.
You're not wearing that.
Not right now.
That's a pretty neat trick, but maybe warning next time in not cave of weird shit.
In the cave of weird shit is the best time.
Is this a cave of weird shit? It's been dark and we've had one rickety bridge. And hours 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 of walking.
I mean, given some of our track history, that's actually pretty weird.
Now, why is nobody trying to kill us?
We don't want that yet.
We don't want that, but it always happens anyway.
I'm too tired for this.
You are now a bicycle?
What? What is that?
You said you were too tired.
I'm I'm really mad that I got it the first time.
Me too.
That's the proper response to a bad pun. Anger.
It was a good pun.
It was
good.
a well-timed pun.
Yes.
That's the important part.
Yes. Ah.
Okay. I'm going to bed. Leave me alone.
Do you guys build a fire? When do you guys set watches?
Gedry and I are fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say a fire is probably inevitable unless someone tries to stop one of us.
I mean, why would we want a fire? Other than, fire.
To cook food?
Good berry.
Oh. Mm. Is this like liquid bread? Can you make liquid mulled wine with that? Meal in glass.
I mean, it's not liquid. It's a berry. You have to. You have to.
What kind of berries crunch? What is this?
It's a crunch berry.
Oh my god. Dude.
The best part is when you know it's gonna come before it does. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm ready for a new character now.
Cash is gonna throw himself in the chasm. It's like, I'm done. Alright.
If
So,
anyone really wants to cook, I can set you up, but
I don't know in a place like this if that would attract bad things or keep them away.
I'm pretty sure Aeschylus said that it would attract things. I could tamp down the brightness, but if you really need to cook.
No, he's fine. I have these wonderful, tasty rations.
nom nom.
And I have 4 berries. If anybody wants any.
Sure, I'll try your crunch berry.
They're a little sweet. They're pretty good. And I like to toss him one.
Then I'll eat it.
Cool. Alright. And then, are you guys gonna do watches or everybody just gonna sleep? Y'all tired.
I just go to sleep. I don't volunteer at all.
I totally volunteer because I only sleep half the night.
I would have asked if anyone wanted a watch, but I wouldn't volunteer. I'm just asking.
Are we doing watches?
I
Do you want to
could
get
watch-
dragged off into the dark by some horrible beast?
Orcs.
I can watch
Singing
for a little
orcs.
bit. But I would like to get some rest at some point.
Sounds like Cease, Mina, and Gedry are wanting to do watches. Still gonna do one or?
Yeah, I can take one.
Okay.
I'll be the first one.
Go ahead and give me perception check, Nina. It is still and silent, and nothing at all happens on your watch.
Excellent. I nudge you. Who volunteered all?
It's Gedry, Cease, and Syl also.
Okay, I'll nudge Gedry awake, just assuming that he'll take it from me, and then I'll go to bed.
He'll whine about it. I mean, like, totally. I don't want.
All right, go ahead, give me a perception check.
My dice are so hot tonight.
Wow, nothing at all happens on your watch.
No, it's supposed to be on watch. Then I'll wake up. I guess Cease.
Okay. Cease, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Ah,
Curiosity, is Cease a half elf or a full elf?
Full elf. I'm a wood elf.
Got it.
So while you're on your watch, there was that, misshapen arch that's covered in drooping metallic blade-like decorations at the far end of the area where you guys are camped out.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of the arch, it starts to light up a little bit. Like, you would liken it almost to like a portal trying to be become active but not quite making it. So it's just like basically.
Okay. Okay. And I don't wake Syl for his watch because I've already slept my 4 hours.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna stay up.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you just keep an eye on that arch the rest of the time?
I definitely, I'm looking around and I'm like I'll look at it a little extra and I'll look around a little bit and I'm gonna look at it a little, I definitely inspect it a little bit closer now that my eyeballs have adjusted a little bit more and I'm like, that's not normal.
Okay. Do you actually go up to it at all and inspect it, or do you keep your distance?
Oh, I keep my distance. I'm only mildly foolish.
Okay. Cool. Then you get through your watch without anything else happening.
At the end of my watch, that's when I wake up Syl and I tell him about the arch.
Okay.
All right, what do you want me to do about it?
Nothing. I'm telling you, so we're aware of it, you weirdo.
Well, then you should tell everybody else too.
I'm getting there. You're just the first person that woke up. Because I woke you up. Because you're welcome. I took your watch. Should I wake the others or let them wake up on their own? Hey, wake up. I didn't say go back to sleep. Did I wake up the others? And, kick Syl. Not, to hurt him, but, nudge him.
I thought you were waking everybody else up.
Oh my gosh. I just asked you if I should. Or if I should let them wake up on their own. I can wake you up, I know you. I'm kind of getting to know them, but still.
Well, we all have to get up and get moving at some point.
Fine, just don't go back to sleep. And I throw his boot at him. And I go and I wake up Gedry.
Okay. Do you gently wake up Gedry?
Yes.
Okay.
He
With, like,
starts awake and rumbles
Aromatic
a bunch as he
smells of burning fire.
Less grumpy then.
And then I let him know also about the flashy light. The flashy thingy.
Well, bets on whether or not that portal is what R04M was here for.
I don't know if it's actually a portal, though. It could be, like, a magical current? I don't really know, but it definitely was all flashy. I didn't go investigate because, well, if I disappeared in the middle of the night, no one would be here to let you guys know if something bad happened. I'm gonna go wake up Kata.
I think we know when we woke up and you weren't here.
Right. That too. I'd like to be here, not somewhere else. And I walk over and I wake up Kata.
Ugh. Yes.
Rise and shine.
Okay.
Also, possible portal. Or magical current. Not really sure.
Did we need to go there?
I don't know. But it was all flashy overnight, so I'd let you know.
Didn't warn anyone?
I'm warning you now.
So it's not a threat, right? So cool.
I'm gonna go wake up Mina. And I just walk away from Kata. And I wake up Mina.
I would just wordlessly, like, comb my hair.
Starts primping immediately.
Yep.
Again, also, just in case you're wondering, little arch over there could be a portal. Could be another magical current. Could be literally nothing, or it could be everything. Really don't know. But it was all flashy overnight, so.
Is it still now?
Not that I can see.
Intriguing.
So yeah, just, caution. And I walk away.
After I am satisfied with my appearance, I would go inspect it.
Oh,
Did our
okay.
guide sleep at all?
No.
That's a nice volunteer right there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're gonna go inspect the arch?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right, Remy.
I'm going to watch her investigate it,
No,
but
what are
not
we doing?
assist in any way. I'm
What's
just prepared to yell that there's danger.
Okay. Oh.
Like,
I don't know why, but him doing that reminded me of a video I saw where a woman had one of those, like, the Stanley Cup things with the straw at the top, and a cat went to jump over the cuticle but lost his footing, and so the
Yeah,
straw
I literally
part
saw
hit
that
his
yesterday.
butthole.
Yeah, I sent that to everyone I know.
I was like, oh, that's amazing.
Amazing is a word for it, yes.
Straight to the trash.
I actually have that available because, like I said, that was literally yesterday. Watch at your own risk.
Mm-hmm. It's not graphic or anything.
No, it's just nasty.
Mm-hmm.
There would be no recovery for that. I would just get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Excess Karma said if you wanted to be really evil, you could clean it and then donate it.
Oh.
Okay, it was a 15.
A 15. Okay. So yeah, as you're looking at it, you think it probably is some kind of portal.
What's
and you know,
up?
most portals around here seem to have some kind of key associated with them to make them active, which doesn't seem to be present. And it also looks very old. Aside from that, you can't really tell much more about it.
Okay. I would walk back into the group and be like, yep, I'm pretty sure that is a very old portal of some kind.
Where does it go to?
Bless you.
I really thought there was a third one coming. Okay, I don't know. There probably is a key to it somewhere. Oh, God.
At that point, Citadel wanders over and is like, everybody's up. We good to continue on the journey?
I would ask him about the portal. Or her. Is it a him or a her?
It's a her.
Okay.
You think? I think she introduced herself as a her. Yep.
Okay.
She was, like, I'm assuming that's a portal of some sort. I don't know anything about it, though. I've never crossed that bridge before or come anywhere this close to as far into the spire, so all this is new to me.
You wouldn't know why it might be blinking at night?
No.
Hmm.
Maybe somebody was trying to make a connection and it's damaged in some way?
Alright, fair enough. Lead the way.
Yeah. Most portals have a twin somewhere, so. Alright.
Portals have a twin?
Yes. The one part in one place and one part in the other place where you go to.
Oh, I've never heard that referred to as a twin before. Fascinating.
Alright. This is another day, continuing much the same as you was before. Narrow ledge, walking up and up and up for indeterminate amounts of time. But
Did that rest count as a long rest?
yes, it did. That was long rest.
Because I do have a spell slot to get back.
Yes. What the hell? After, like, a couple of hours of walking, a few hours, whatever, you see up ahead of you that this path seems to be leading towards a very broad cave that feels like it is humid and covered in thick mold. The path is going right into it, so there's no going around. So as you get to the entrance and look in, the center sprawls a greasy gray wart-covered giant. He stares hopelessly into the darkness above. Dozens of crudely carved amphibian figurines surround the Hulk, staring expectantly with bulbous eyes.
See? Caves equal damp eventually.
As prophesized. You guys gonna try and just like pass the cave, or what are you gonna?
How big is this thing? You said he was a giant.
Yes. He is very, very large. He is sprawled out, so you would guess he would probably be like 12-ish feet if you were standing.
Can we tell that it's alive?
If you look, yes, you can see he is breathing
Okay.
slowly.
I don't know. Do we want to try to just walk past? I feel like not bothering this thing is probably good, but I also don't want to surprise it.
You could wake it up and ask him if it's seen a Modron. It might not be unfriendly.
Oh. Right. And I'll I guess call over to it. Hey, guy.
Okay.
Hey.
He like lifts up his head and then looks over at you, and all you hear is, "Are you here to worship me?"
I take a step back.
Is that what people do when they come here to you?
Well, I am a god.
Of what? This place?
He takes a big, long breath and goes, "I don't remember."
All the frog statues seem suggestive of something.
Yes, I would guess something with the frogs. It's been a long time. I don't think I have any followers, and because they forgot me, I forgot what I am.
I like peer from behind Syl. Like, do you have a name?
Probably at some point.
What can we call you now?
Oh. I always liked the name Bertram.
It's nice to meet you, Bertram.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You look like you've been here for a long time.
It's probably been forever. I don't remember the last time I had worshippers.
We know something about missing memories, and it's hard. I'm sorry. What are you... I mean... What are you doing here? Is this your domain?
Yes, I think people used to come here to see me. Ask my opinion about.
Have you seen Modron before? Do you know what that is?
No. Don't think I ever had any Mudron worshippers.
Is it safe to go on, like continue?
What is safe?
That's why I'm asking if it is okay.
I mean, everywhere there are things that are dangerous.
Yes, I suppose this is true. What do you require of people in their worship?
Oh. Just to remember me.
I don't think I will ever forget you or this place.
Oh, a new follower. And at that, he actually sits up and like claps his hands. He's like, yay.
Yes, Bertram.
And after he claps his hands and you say that, you notice that like all of the little frogs that were around him have like all just shifted and are looking towards you guys, and they have various different expressions of happiness on their faces.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, what did I just do?
Praise! No. Yes.
I was honestly waiting for you to be turned into a frog statue.
Roll a new character. Join the flock.
Don't turn around, you'll find out that they're weeping frogs.
Mhm. We are looking for someone, so we must be on our way, but we will see you again.
Best of luck, my new friend.
Yes, and to you.
Oh, what was your name?
Oh, yes, you may call me Katamaru.
Blessings be on you, Katamaru.
Your confidence in me is something.
And as you guys continue on, you can see there's a exit from the other side of the cave. And as you are departing, he lays back down with a big, like, slightly less hopeless sigh. I'm trying to think of the word. It's not doubled. Like, he's exponentially increased his number of followers today.
From 0 to 1. Let's
yes.
go.
Woohoo. Yay. All right. Aha. So after that, you guys continue for another, you would guess, 5 hours. Like, it's hard to tell for sure, but it feels like it's been a long damn time. All day. The only thing that broke it up was meeting the giant. But suddenly, the tunnel ends in a ledge overlooking a vast, empty crevasse. No path clearly proceeds above or below. Looking for friends? Comes a cloyingly shrill voice.
I freeze.
The words emanate from a crack in the cavern, while 15 feet above the ledge, a rotten stench emanates from within.
Looking for one specific friend.
Come up, meet with me. I can helps.
mean, we even get up there?
As you're looking, it looks like it is definitely a climb, but it doesn't look like too hard of a climb. There are obvious handholds and such.
I mean, maybe that is pathway.
Is the voice familiar?
Mm-mm. No.
Really don't like the sound of that voice.
I'm having trouble with BTT all of a sudden.
I mean, if nobody else is making an immediate move, Gedry will try and climb up there.
Okay. Is anybody gonna follow him?
I thought I had a thing. Is that not part of Paladin anymore? Oh yeah, it is. No, that's super niche, and I'm sure. No, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'll follow Gedry.
Okay. Is everybody else going to follow as well, or let your friends go to their fates?
Yay, fate!
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow.
Yep.
All of you to give me either acrobatics or athletics check, your choice.
Is a 13 going to be enough?
Yes.
I will use her Sportbook Inspiration if I need to.
Yeah, no, you don't need to. You're fine. All right. Everybody scrambles up fairly well. Some less fairly, but everybody gets there. At the top, you look in the crevasse.
See a little gnome.
This guy. He is
Not a gnome.
not, yes, not a gnome and not little. He is large. And as you arrive, he goes, "Welcome, welcome to my cave. What brings you here?"
We're pursuing an errant friend, a Modron that goes by R04M. Do we think came this way?
Ah, yes. I saw a little one pass through not long ago, but the darkness above is hungry, so you should probably not follow.
I mean, we've faced a lot of other stuff before.
Oh?
We didn't see a path upward.
Like what? What other things have you faced?
I mean, lots of things.
For example?
You saw
Are
a
we
dog.
trading information?
I mean, I like to learn about the truths of the multiverse, both this one and what came before, and gathering knowledge is how I do that.
Well, as an act of generosity, one of our more recent encounters was with a enormous whirlworm near Glorium, which was trying to eat everyone in a village, which we managed to defeat.
Oh, Wow. You saved the village.
Yes.
Ah, you're a group of heroes.
If you say so.
That is amazing. Well, he points you towards a path on the far end of his crevasse. He's like, there is a path that goes up, but like I said, the darkness above is hungry. I would not recommend going that way.
What does that mean? Darkness hungers. Is it a thing to eat people?
There's always things in the darkness that we...
Oh, then it's not darkness, then that's just other thing, right?
If you never see it, might as well be darkness.
And this Modron you saw went up that path?
Mm-hmm. I tried to warn him, but he did not listen.
Then I guess we're going up that path.
Before you go, since you were so kind to share with me one of your stories, I would be happy to impart one of the secrets to one of you that I've come across in this world.
Certainly.
Oh, come here, my little dragon.
I will go over.
Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Gendry does a stupid thing.
The secret is daggers hurt. Stab.
Something about bad decisions. I don't know.
Yeah, he starts whispering in your ear, and
Oh,
you
God.
are aware as he's whispering, he is speaking a language that you do not recognize, but somehow it makes sense to you, and you understand what he's saying. But like, your brain can't really hold on to all of the knowledge he is imparting to you. So I'm going to message you what you are able to retain of what he tells you. Okay?
Okay.
Please be madness. Please be death. Please be madness. Please be death.
I mean, this Gendry's a little mad.
Let me just make sure I wrote it right. Yep. There you go. And also,
But wait, there's more.
Okay, what I already have is horrible enough.
oh, come on. Why is it not a thing in here? All right. Hold on 1 second. I don't like how some things are things that are linkable in D&D Beyond, and some things are not.
Hey, Gedry, I think your next level is in Warlock now. Just look at the art. You signed your name right there.
He offered me a freebie, not offered to make me a deal.
Mm-hmm.
The freebie may make me go mad.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Anyways. I'll just tell you what it does.
It's definitely too much typing for you die.
Oh well. There you go. It's badly mistyped, but I think you will understand it.
Yeah.
In addition...
And that's permanent?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what madness this is.
In addition, as he walks back from letting this creature whisper a secret to him, all of you guys make perception checks. All right. So, Kata, you notice nothing different.
Yep.
Mina, Cease, and Silraz, you notice that his eyes have turned completely black, except for his pupils, which are now white.
This thing?
No,
Gedry.
Gedry.
Oh, okay.
I asked Gedry if he's okay.
Honestly, no. I just learned something absolutely horrible.
Mina, do you still have your mirror on you?
I do.
Can I
And I
see it
hand it-
for 3 seconds?
Sure, I'd pull it out of my pocket and hand it to you.
I like whip it out of her hand, flip it, and show it at Gedry.
Okay, my eyes being a little weird is the least of our problems.
Oh, really? This looks like a sign that you've doomed us all. And I like hand Mina back her mirror.
And I'll look up at the thing and say, "What did you do?"
I just shared one of the secrets I've discovered about the world.
I didn't get all of it. I think it's just too much for a mortal brain. But in essence, all the portals are mouths of a not quite dead god. That is the foundation of this entire region.
Mina simply says, "Ew."
It's not the god that we just met in the hallway, is it?
The god I'm talking about's name is Eoskar, but Bertram doesn't remember his name. But it could be.
Is there a place of worship for this god? I'm asking it at Gedry, but I'm also kind of side-eyeing the person or the creature that shared info.
The creature does not respond. but he's looking quite pleased with himself.
We should be on our way, maybe?
Give me 1 second. Ah, there we go. Sorry.
Maybe we could walk and talk. Yes?
Sure.
What was the name of the god?
I'll type it in chat.
Okay.
It's easier to get it across.
Okay.
I'll head towards that exit that's getting pointed out.
Cool. You guys all continuing on?
Maybe mouse is not the right word. Maybe it's like wormholes created by the passage of the god or something. They're a part of him.
So, this thing exists everywhere, but in nothing?
Ew.
It is the portals.
Ew.
I don't understand.
Kata, you eat food, right?
You know this.
Just bear with me. Food goes in one hole and goes out the other hole.
Your mouth and your butt are basically a portal.
Oh.
There's a reason I said ew.
Ew.
This is all one guy?
I mean, one god.
He apparently has many holes. I don't like the DM for putting this into this thought into play. This is disgusting.
And to be clear, my brain can't handle everything that guy told me, so I'm probably dumbing it down too much.
It's pretty weird. Should we tell someone about this if we make it back?
Would it change anything?
Maybe. Gods give power to people who worship. Maybe that means teleporting without key. I don't know. But maybe let's put distance between us and that last room.
As you guys continue from there, there is a 100-foot climb, and then it's not a steep climb, it's not hard, so you're fine. But then it opens onto a 30-foot wide, 100-foot long ledge. And for those of you who can see a little bit further than 100 feet with the reduced vision, you can vaguely make out what looks like baby webbing at the far end of the ledge.
I think who had that dark vision? Just Mina and Syl?
Yes, yeah. The two people who didn't have the dark visions are the only ones who can make that out.
That was the prior day, so unless Cease recasted it, we're blind as shit again.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. That's a good question. In that case, this whole last encounter was probably terrifying.
Sorry, I was AFK for a second. I did not recast it.
Okay, cool. Never mind. There's a 100-foot
so
ledge.
Syl and Mina didn't see any of that last room.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, if I don't see anything, I'm not aware of a threat, so I find a way. I mean, is there a clear way to start crossing?
Well, so hold on, you said it was how big of a ledge? I'm sorry.
It is, where'd it go? I'm sorry. I lost. 100-foot long ledge.
How
and
wide
it's
is
30
it?
feet wide.
Okay. How, just so I can have like spatial reference, the metal arch, how wide was that?
The metal arch was 5 foot.
5 foot, okay. Just trying to figure out what my character would do. Thank you.
Then yeah, I'll start.
As you make your way forward, you do start to make out nearly invisible strands of black webbing filling the hollow space above the broad ledge in the chasm wall. At the heart of the web hangs an indistinct form of a greasy shadows and spidery limbs. Its unsettling long limbs reach toward a number of bulbous cocoons in the web, at least one of which is still twitching. This is what it looks like. Boop.
Oh,
Ew.
Mm-hmm. A lot of ewing right now.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
How long does it take to ritually cast something?
It's
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Okay.
How far away is this thing that I'm aware of?
It is like just at the edge of your sight, so I think
90 feet.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it was 90 feet for you.
Uh-huh. I'll stop and like grab who was behind me. Syl. See, there's big fucking spider monster thing, like big.
Okay.
Right, and I'll go to cease and say the exact same thing.
Bigger than Syl?
It's like big or bigger than eagle. You eagle yesterday.
Bigger than... Okay. And I like, instantly I just cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna miss anything that this creature might say.
Okay.
I know exactly what it wants to say.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Ooh, dinner.
And I'm gonna tell Kata, tell the others.
Yep.
Hi.
And I'll grab Gedry and Mina and say, Cease is about to go negotiate with giant fucking spider.
Mhm.
Okay, so she can do that. I'm gonna stay over here.
Yep.
I just noticed a bunch of you have conditions still on the sheet for some reason. Trying to clear those.
Are you setting up a map, or is this? Do I just not?
This
see
is
this?
theater of the mind
Okay.
kind of thing. he's going to venture out on the spider web?
I'm debating on something first.
Okay.
Being a spider?
I've got 2 of them here, and I'm trying to decide which one I want to turn into.
Mm.
One has more AC, but one has more speed. So I'm looking at, like, which one's going to be my best option for what we're about to encounter. Okay, yeah, so I turn into a giant spider.
Okay.
I approach friend spider and
Friend spider.
say, I know you're going to talk, but maybe don't be stupid. And I she feels a bit more durable, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on you, giving you 2 more AC.
Oh, hold on.
Let's go!
Wait.
Oh yeah, because you cast something, so a thing
Oh.
happened.
Nothing happens.
My spell slot, like, does it
Ignore
go
that roll,
through?
please.
Or...
It uses the spell slot.
Okay, that's fine.
So, like, you do that, and I like shiver because you touched me, and I'm like, should I feel different?
It will protect you, don't worry. Do I realize that nothing happened?
So what did you cast?
Shield of Faith.
Mm.
It just says a shimmering field surrounds the creature, granting it 2 AC.
You would know nothing happens because you didn't see the shimmering field then.
Huh.
But I don't know that that's what's supposed to happen, so...
Yeah.
Good luck.
I look at my spider arms real quick.
And I'm, like, looking at my hand, like...
I feel less than confident now. Thank you. And I'm, like, pumping myself up. I'm like, alright, I can do this. I've talked to spiders before. I can do this. I
Just
can
imagine
do
a
this.
little spider being like, I can do this. I can do
Yeah,
this.
like I'm like prancing in place real quick, little quick little foot stomp, and I skitter over.
Okay. How close do you get to it before you stop?
Close enough to see it.
Okay. You were wait, as this kind of spider, what kind of vision do you have?
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Oof. Okay. You're gonna have to get up like 30 feet away from it.
That's okay.
Okay. Cool. What do you say?
Sorry for the intrusion.
Mm-hmm.
We are hunting a Modron. Have you seen it?
Do you speak Abyssal or Deep Speech?
No.
Okay. In your brain, you realize it's not talking to you and you can't hear. Oh, I should have rolled for anyway, talk with animals. Doesn't matter. It's not talking through the talk with animals. You just hear it in your brain.
Yep.
Ooh, more juicy morsels for my stomach.
I slowly back away.
Yeah.
And I get like close to one of the party members, whoever's in the front right now.
Yeah.
We should prepare to fight.
I'd roll initiative.
Okay then.
Wow.
Webs
Burn her up,
burn,
Gedry.
right?
What did you say, Cease?
To burn her up, Gedry.
Oh.
Great time for fireball. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
Well, she said one thing in one of the pseudopods or whatever was squirming, so
Okay.
We find out it's our Modron. She's having a hard time digesting it.
yeah.
One of those rare times the rogue goes last.
+7. I rolled a 1.
I know. It's amazing. All right, Gedry, you get to go first.
And you said there are like little cocoon things around it?
Up around it. It is currently about 90 feet from you guys, like where you are on the ledge. So it's up on the webs. And there are 4 little cocoon things around it. One of them you can tell is definitely twitching. You aren't sure about the others.
This is 90 feet away. So I'm just trying to order of operations this. Yeah, so I'm going to cast Bigby's Hand first.
Okay.
Or, no, I don't want to cast Bigby's Hand. I don't
No?
know how bad this is going to be. I'm just going to fireball it like everybody else said.
Okay.
But I am going to spend a sorcery point on Careful Spell.
Okay.
And those 4 pods will be not affected by the fireball.
Okay. That works.
Or, well, they can make dex saves and... What is the actual wording on that, actually?
I think that they automatically succeed on the dexterity saving throw, and if they take damage, then they don't.
Yeah, they
take
automatically succeed and take no damage, so that's fine. I was just curious, because like I know if they're unconscious, they get penalties, and if it's advantage, then it would have been not nearly as good. No, they'll be fine. Fireball. So that's a... So look at the second level spell, it's not right. Dexterity save, DC 18.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 16. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong one. Sorry. That's a 17, so meh.
Still a fail.
Yep.
There's 1 1 in there, so that's going to get bumped up to a 2 from Elemental Adept to 31 damage, and then another 5 for being a Draconic Sorcerer who's focused on fire. So that's 36 damage total.
Nice.
And that's my opening volley.
Good job. Anything you need to do with the bonus action remove or anything?
Not really. I'd have to use the spell slot to do anything really, so I'm not going to bother.
Okay. Silrat.
All right. Let's see. Did they change spell casting for 2024 where, like, are you able to cast 2 leveled spells now? As long as you have the
No, you
action
can use
for it,
one
or-
spell slot a turn, basically.
Yeah, one
Oh,
spell
yeah.
slot. So if you have like Fey Touch, for instance, which gives you a free Misty Step, you can still then cast a spell in your action.
Yeah, racial spells are the same way. They're not using a spell slot, so you can use them too.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I will summon my Shadow Blade.
Does that
And-
count as a spell when you do that?
Oh yeah, Fireball would too. I don't know if there's some weird
Yeah, I rolled it. So I checked. Alright, you're fine.
You said it was 90 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
I will double move to get 20 feet away from it, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Assuming your thing is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Alright. Its turn. It is going to shoot a web at Gedry because it didn't like that very much.
You can shoot the webs 90 feet.
Oh, more than that.
Oh god.
Yeah, 12 doesn't hit you. It's gonna go for that again. Hey, 22 hit you?
Not after I cast shield. If it works.
Yeah. Yep, okay, you're good. Cool. In that case, it will move 20 feet and bite Silk. Oh my god. Or not. It's a 9. Totally not gonna hit you. Okay. That was a really big letdown. Cat, your turn.
You're muted.
I think I'm 70 feet away now that it ran up to Sill.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Then, sorry, just looking to see how far this goes. Crap. Man, I have super lame options here. I guess I will cast a spell on myself, 2nd level.
Okay.
Can I cast Armor of Agathis? Does it work?
It does.
Yay. And then double move, which will get me 10 feet away.
Okay.
And that's all I can do with this turn.
Alright. Cease, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, poop snickety. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna use my bonus action to drop spider form.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna help me. Because I'm not getting in melee range.
Well, why not?
I only make sometimes bad decisions. This is not one of those times.
Okay.
But I am gonna use my action to summon my wildfire spirit.
Okay.
Right next to the spider. So like it'd be like Sill, spider, wildfire.
Okay.
Because anything within 10 feet of her would have to make a dex saving throw.
So you're putting it so that
It doesn't hit
the
Sill.
cocoons don't get hit as well, or are you just doing it so that Sill doesn't
Just
get
Sill.
hit?
I don't care about the cocoons, just Sill.
Okay. Cool. That works.
And then I need a dex saving throw from your spider.
Alright. Oh my god. It's a 9.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
That is 5 fire damage.
Alright.
Just running through all my things. Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Mina, your turn. You're 90 feet away from it. Or 70. Sorry, I forgot it moved forward 20.
then I'll spend my turn getting up to it.
Okay.
So my
You
speed is
move-
40.
Oh, your speed is 40? All right.
Mhm.
You can get right up to it then if you want.
Um,
Or you
That'd
could
still
always...
leave you with an action if you wanted to, because you're a
Oh,
rogue.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah, dash is a bonus action, and then you're good.
Okay. Jeez.
All right.
Okay. Then I will attack it. Jesus Christ.
All right. Your attack has disadvantage, just so you know.
Okay. Disadvantage. Roll. A nat 20 and a 3. That's brutal.
No, you missed. I'm sorry.
The problem with being blind.
That's okay. I got up to it and
Yep.
hopefully next turn I can actually hit things and sneak attack and
You will need to find a way to get advantage, because if you have disadvantage in any capacity, you can't sneak attack.
Yep. Gedry, your turn.
Let's see. And is it still like within 20 feet of the all those pods that was around it?
Yeah, it's about 20 feet of them away from them because it moved up 20 feet.
Like all those pods are then 20 feet behind it, basically.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to fireball it again,
Okay.
but I'm going to bring the detonation point 10 feet behind my allies and careful
Okay.
spell it. So it's only them I have to worry about.
Nothing happens. I'm sorry.
Okay. I lose the spell slot, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's essentially the same effect as if you're in an anti-magic field, more or
Yeah.
less.
I'm just confirming, so I check it off.
Yep. It just kind of fizzles. Is there anything else you would want to do?
Nope, that'll
Alright.
be it.
So Raz, your turn.
I'ma stab it.
Okay. You have disadvantage, even though you... Oh yeah, you don't have dark vision.
Well, first, actually, I'm going to start humming my happy little tune.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Whoa!
Yeah, my first attack is going to be a booming blade, so spell.
Is that a spell? Okay. That's what I thought. It's one of those things that I never can quite remember for some reason. Yep, that's fine.
All right. 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Druid chose to not recast Dark Vision.
I made the decision because it came up after where when I would have recast it. So if you'd
Well,
asked me
we
at the
can-
beginning of at the beginning of the day, you would have gotten it.
We can pull out your amulet now.
Oh yeah.
Offhand attack 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yay. 14 psychic.
Okay.
And my nick attack. 20 to hit.
Hey, there you go.
13 psychic.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Alright. Cool. Let's see. So, down below, there's still Gedry and Cease, right? Everybody else is up in his grill, basically.
I believe
Think
you
so.
are correct.
It's gonna go for Gedry again. 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
If I shielded, it would be 23.
That is 27 points of necrotic damage.
That's no
and
good.
you are grappled. And also he reels you up to him.
The whole distance?
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
For the second attack, he's gonna aim at C. 24 hit.
Of course. I have an AC of 15. I am the lowest AC in the party.
Well, this is only 13 necrotic damage. You are grappled, and he wheels you up to himself. So everybody's in melee, yeah. Yay!
Actually, real quick, Silraz would not have been at disadvantage because my fire dude puts off light.
How much light?
I don't remember how much.
Because it matters.
I don't know. I just know it emits light. It's literally all it says. It emits light. Because it's fire.
It has to give off
Yeah.
this amount, though. Like, even if it's as much as a torch, it would be 24.
Mm-hmm.
Then reduced by whatever it is in here.
There's a certain amount that's bright light, or if it's all dim light, or...
I'll investigate it further. Again, paragraphs.
Mm-hmm. Alright, he's gonna finish doing his attack while you're looking at that. Oh, who does he want to fight?
For what it's worth, I'm still 10 feet away.
Yes. Oh, okay. Cool. He is going to fight Gedry, because I think Gedry's really the only one who's done substantial damage to him so far. Oh, that's an 11. That doesn't
Nope.
fight you. Okay.
Arlie, it is bright light for 15 feet and dim light for 15 feet.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of difference. Then, yay. Because, an actual fact is if he's in dim light, everybody has disadvantage, even people with dark vision. So, but since he's in bright light, you good.
Oh. Well, okay.
Katamaru, your turn.
I can see this thing.
Yee.
It is bad for it. So I finish walking up, and I'm gonna chop it with an axe.
Alright.
I'm going to inspiration roll that.
Okay.
Better. 22.
There you go. You hit him.
Okay. For I should have done this earlier. Oh well. 11 slashing damage. This is at the stage where I'm going to use my channel divinity to do my sacred weapon.
Spell? Or is Channel Divinity not technically a spell?
It's not a spell, it's a feature.
Oh, right. Okay.
So let me mark that off. Okay. So I'm gonna attack my second time. Whatever I roll plus 4 as part of the sacred plane.
Okay.
So 22 to hit.
Yep.
And then this is radiant damage, so 10 radiant damage.
Oof.
And
Okay.
then just for knowledge for you, the weapon also emits a bright light of 20-foot radius and 20 of dim.
Cool. All kinds
And-
of light up there now.
Yep. And then I guess I could have done that. Oh well. I don't think I want to use a bonus for anything else. So I will end my turn.
Okay. It's your turn.
I liked Kata's idea, so I would like to use a free action to just like hook my amulet and have that out from under my tunic.
That's fine. What was the spell you cast on that again? Just remind me.
What was it?
It's continual
flame.
It was continual flame. Okay.
Always lit. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my action yet, but I know my bonus action, my fire dude is going to attack. With a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 6 fire damage.
He's just he's physically attacking, right? He doesn't cast spell. Just double checking.
No, it's just listed as a ranged weapon attack.
Okay. Cool. Said 6?
Correct.
Of what? Flame? Fire?
Fire, yeah. And who all is grappled with me?
You and Gedry are currently grappled.
How far away from us is everybody else?
Everybody is in melee now.
I think we're all right there, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Kata was the only one out, and then he stepped forward to attack.
If someone could remind me real quick, are we seeing slashing, bludgeoning, necrotic? Like, what kind of damage are we seeing?
Necrotic,
necrotic.
and piercing.
And
I
piercing.
think maybe.
Okay. So I want to cast Aura of Life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you determine if it actually goes off before I say what it does.
I know what it does, but yes. Oof. That fizzles, I'm sorry.
Figures. Alright, well there goes my action. I'm done.
Bad luck. Mina, your turn.
Okay. Can I see?
You can. He's all lit up now, so you do not have disadvantage.
Okay. It's 12 hit.
No, 12 does not hit.
Okay, so I do nothing.
Okay.
You definitely have the your eyes were adjusted to the dark, and then you suddenly turn on all the
You're
lights.
Yeah.
Gedry, it's your turn.
Okay, I do not like the situation that I'm in, so I would like to eye bite him in the face.
You want to eye bite him in the face. Okay.
Yes. Is this qualifying as casting a spell? It doesn't use a spell
It does, and it since it's a limited use and that you're doing it, it casts as a spell, but it goes through, so you're fine.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was based off spell slots or...
This must be new because otherwise we're level 9.
Yes, this is new.
Alright.
It's a DC 17 wisdom save.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm going to burn my innate sorcery with bonus action first, so that'll be DC 18.
Okay. Oh, that's a 22.
That's
At
bonus
least
action and action, and I'm still grappled, so that'll be it.
Okay. Saraz, your turn.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, you stab him. No
Um,
disadvantage this time.
Booming blade attack, so
Okay.
need to know if that goes off.
Yep. It does.
Alright. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Oh. Alright. 5 slashing. 4 thunder. He's all crackly.
Okay.
And then extra attack. Nope.
Oh,
Nick attack. 23 to hit.
there you go.
And that is 14 psychic.
Okay.
And I forget which ones I called, but my 4th attack, 17 to hit.
Yep.
14 psychic.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Alrighty. He has Gedry as he's he is going to shoot at I think Kata. Oh, wrong row. Oh well. That's an 8. That misses. And then he's also gonna shoot at Silraz. That's a 13. Missed too. For Sil. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, 13's not close.
Yeah. And he's gonna try and bite Gedry.
Ah!
Hold on.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Thank you. That was just all of a sudden. Was a 24 hit Gedry?
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it, roll lower. Just a little
I
bit.
rolled lower on the other two. That's 9 points of piercing damage. And also 16 points of necrotic.
Does Aura of Life do anything to necrotic? Or am I remembering the wrong spell?
That
Ooh,
spell fizzled.
It fizzled.
Oh, it did, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Down 20 health.
And also
Oh
your
god,
hit
no.
point your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount that the necrotic damage you did. So negative 16 to your max hit points.
That feels pretty bad when that's like, I don't know, a sixth of his hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bad. Hopefully that's temporary.
Alright, so 2 webs, bite. Yep, okay. Kata, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to explode this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this roll plus 4.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 12 radiant, and I'm going to use a bonus action as part of this attack to do a shining smite, which this thing just takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage, so 10.
Does that not count as a spell?
It does, I guess. Yeah, you're right. So go ahead and check me.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, so it took another 10 radiant, and until my concentration ends, it sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius, and all attack rolls against it have advantage.
Oh, okay.
And it can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use, I'll have that use my attack slot, and then second attack.
Or maybe not.
with advantage. +4. So 24 to hit for 15 additional radiant damage.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Cease, your turn.
Great. Alright, so fire dude first. Grab that bitch. With a 27 to hit.
Yes. Definitely.
You have advantage to hit, don't you, because of the thing
Oh,
Tyler
yeah.
just did?
Mm-hmm.
Do the second roll just to see
Yeah,
if
just
you
in
get a
case your
crit.
guy crits.
Nope, no crit.
Okay.
The 7 fire damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt a spell. Where is it? Let's do a scorching ray.
Okay. Let's. You're good.
Okay. So this will be 5 rays. 18 rolled to a 2.
Advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, you have advantage.
Oh, hallelujah. 23.
Yeah. There you go.
There's that. Plus 8, because I can only do that now. Hold on. What was that? So that one should have been a 2. Is that right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So that should be 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And there's a nat 20.
Hey, there you go.
So 12 plus 7. So 19 fire damage.
Okay.
It's 25 to hit. For 4 fire damage. Yeah, that's the third one. 20 to hit. For 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And our last one is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Is it looking at all like it's singed?
It is hurting
Okay.
and smoking a little bit.
Okay. Just making sure, like, I want to make sure my,
Yeah. You are doing damage to it. Mina, your turn. You have advantage to attack now.
Yay. Alright. Roll. Does 21 hit?
Yep.
Cool. Do I have sneak attack?
Yes.
Alright, there's 7 damage plus 11.
Okay.
And then does my offhand get advantage too?
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
For 5 damage, the lowest possible roll, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's better than my whiffing 2 turns in a row, so I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Gedry, it's your turn.
Okay, I am in a bad spot here, so I would like to Misty Step the hell out of this.
Okay.
But I need to know if Misty Step is going to work.
Oh, right. Hold on. Yep, you're good.
Okay, so I'm 15 feet away from it. I'm going to move another 30 feet down the tunnel again.
Okay.
So
Like,
45 feet
well,
away.
back to
Or-
the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm 45 feet away, and then since I use a spell slot for that, I can't use another spell slot. So I'm going to Sorcerer's Burst it. I have advantage, I think.
Yep.
With attack rolls, yeah.
Yeah, it's an attack roll spell. AC 19.
Yep. Oh, that was a spell too. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that is a spell too. So.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Let's hope I roll damage. Good. Yeah, that one is going to come up to a 2, so that's a total of +5 on that, 10 damage.
Okay. Oops.
Fire, obviously.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for you?
And that's my bonus action and my action and my move. So yeah, that's it.
Silraz, your turn.
I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Having seen a couple of my compatriots have randomly fizzled spells, though I'm not going to Booming Blade.
Okay.
27 to hit. 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Extra attack. Whoop. Is it gonna roll the second time or did? There we go. 19. That'll be 20 psychic.
Wow.
My Nick attack. 27. That will be 14 psychic.
All right.
And my dual wielder attack is 10 psychic.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. It is actually officially buddied at this point.
Yeah.
All right. It did not like you running away, Gedry, so it's going to try and shoot you again.
Of course it is.
That's a 16, so
That's
that's a fail. He's going to try and shoot Silraz. 17?
Nope.
Okay. And he's going to try and bite Cease. That's a 16? Yep. Yeah, okay. So that's 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 18 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And your maximum hit points is reduced by 18.
Okay.
And then it would be Katamaru's turn.
Guess I'll start. I will reach over to Cease and dump 30 hit points worth of lay on hands.
Oh, hold on, before you do that, Arlie, I need to know in what order does all of that actually take effect?
You take the damage and then your hit point maximum is.
Because otherwise I'd be dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
If the
It
hit
doesn't-
point maximum changed, hit first, and then I took the damage, I would be dead. That's why this matters right now.
That doesn't make sense to me, but that's fine.
No, the changes to your max hit points comes off the top.
Not current as well.
Yeah.
So like when I took the damage, I had already taken a lot, so I got dropped down to 20 hit points, but my max went from then 72 down to 56. It doesn't. The reduction in your max hit points doesn't change your. Isn't actual extra damage. It's not counting the damage twice.
That is not. No, you're not down to 18. You just
No, it's
minus
just-
18.
I know. It's because it just
Yeah.
typoed. That's all.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Oof.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if that happens first, I took more than 46 points of damage.
No, because it doesn't add together. It wouldn't change. It wouldn't also affect your current hit points. You just took what you had, and
so
also your max.
if my max changes, I can't go above my max hit
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the damage that's taking your max down, that hits first, and then your max gets reduced by the same amount.
Well, now
Like-
that you can't even take 30 hit points, I'm just going to give you 25.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah,
no,
like
it's yeah. It's weird.
So let me click off a whole bunch of stuff.
You were using lay on hands, right?
Yes, which is not a spell.
Yeah.
So see, so you can pump 25 there. Then I'm going to attack the thing. So this plus 4. 25 to hit.
Ooh. Okay.
Bad roll, 7 radiant.
Okay.
Then it's 4. 28. So man, rough day. 9 radiant. That will end my turn.
Okay. All right. Cece, your turn.
My fire guy's gonna attack.
Okay.
Do I still have advantage?
Yeah, it should.
It's a nat 20, so
Yay.
this plus 6, 12 fire damage.
Hey. Nice.
And I want to be able to cast Burning Hands, so let me know if I'm able to do that or not.
Oh. Yep, you're fine.
Okay, I need a dex save.
17?
That's a save. That's a tie. So then you take half this. Plus 8. So half of 23.
Okay.
Fire damage. Oh yeah, my ones go to 2, so half of 25.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Oh, that's funny. It's like my brain already was counting that because it's the same number I was originally thinking. Sweet. Mina, your turn.
Okay. Do I still have advantage or no?
Yep.
Cool.
$23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And then gonna do a dagger poke. Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, good. Because that was almost a 2 and a 3. Uh. Okay.
All right. All right. Cool. And Gedry, it's your turn.
How damaged is it looking at this point?
Oh, quite damaged. It's past buddy, but not on its last legs or anything yet.
And there's 5 of my allies in melee range with it.
Well, 4. Unless you're counting the fire dude.
Let's try an upcast fireball at 4th level. So you can give me an dex save if the spell even goes off.
It does.
Hooray!
Oh, that was a natural 20 save, though.
Okay, I just have to spend a point on careful spell first so I don't kill my party.
Ideally.
And we'll take half of this then. Plus the...
Ooh.
So there's decent rolls. There's 2 1s, which will be 2s. So it's 37 plus 5 from Draconic Sorcery is 42, so 21 fire damage.
Okay. Alright. Is that it for you?
And I don't think I have a useful bonus action at this point, so that'll be it.
Okay. Saraz, your turn.
I'ma stab it.
Stab it!
27.
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong one. -1 on that. 9 slashing.
Okay.
I have customs in case I put magic weapon on my weapon.
Oh,
That 22, but is it gonna crit? No. So the extra attack is 17 psychic.
Okay.
The nick attack. Good lord, something's got to crit eventually. 18 psychic.
Okay.
And the wielder attack. -17 psychic.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Hey. Cool. Thing still is focused. He wants Gedry back, so I'm gonna shoot at you. Hey, 25 hit.
That's a hit.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Is
Yep.
It's a
Well,
spell.
first of all, does a spell go off?
Is it something that ups your AC?
No.
Okay. I was just checking. Yeah, it does.
It needs to re-roll the d20 and take the lower value.
Okay. To hit, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's a 15.
That's a miss,
Alright.
which might have saved my life.
Potentially.
I only have 20 hit points right now.
Yeah. So let me see. Mina, Sil, and Kata are not grappled. He's gonna try for Mina. He hasn't tried to hit her yet. 22 hit Mina.
Yeah.
Alright. You take 20 points of necrotic damage and you are grappled now.
Ouch.
And he's gonna bite you as well. Or try to. 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Just like that, I'm at half.
And 22 necrotic.
Now I'm almost dead.
And your maximum HP goes down by 22 points.
Okay. I don't know how to mark my sheet.
Eric can do it. Burp. Burp. Nope. Negative. Sorry. I gave you extra 22 hit points for a second.
Oh, I would happily take that.
I know. There you go. Wrong direction. Alright.
Okay, that puts me on death rolls.
No, you have 44 hit points left.
No.
22.
Was it not 22?
When you
Yeah.
took away the
Ah, shit.
whole bunch of them, it also took away hit points.
Yeah. Why did it do that? Okay. Why? Okay. Oh, I know why. Okay. Hold on. It's a weird way of having it coded. Boop. That should be right, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
still showing me as dead
Mer?
on my sheet.
Oh, yeah. 22. That fix it? 22 and 58.
Refreshing. My max is 60, unless you're, or no, it was 80.
You took 22 though, so.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so now I'm at 22.58 then,
Yep. That,
Okay.
that makes sense.
and I'm.
Alright. Katamaru, your turn.
Okay, that did a shit ton of damage to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will spend 5 points of lay on hand, so take 5 healing. Splenda. Then attack the thing. +4. So 30 to hit for
30. Shit.
9 damage. Radiant.
Okay.
Then second attack. It's gonna go off. There we go. 25 to hit for man, crap damage. 7.
Okay.
Radiant, and that's all I can do.
Okay.
Turn.
Cool. Cease, it's your turn again.
Great. So my creature's gonna attack. Do I still have advantage?
Yep.
It's an at 20.
Hey.
So 13 fire damage.
Okay.
want to cast Aura of Life, please let me know if it casts.
Okay. That went through.
Fantastic. Everyone's now resistant to necrotic damage and our hit point maximums can be reduced.
Yay.
That's my turn.
Good turn.
Mm-hmm. Mina, your turn.
Okay. So does being grappled change my rolling?
Mm-mm.
Nope, you're still at advantage.
Yeah. I think you would make it so that if you try to attack somebody you're not being grappled by, you might have disadvantage, but there's only one thing.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Do I have sneak attack?
Yep. Because you had advantage. And your friends are there.
Where did sneak attack go? Oh, there it is. And then does 17 hit?
Yep.
A little dagger for one, but
Oh,
I gave him a paper cut. Let's go.
you've done that a couple of times. It's like when early in the campaign, Kata kept missing and would just deal 4 damage to things.
Yep, good old reliable.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead now.
Gedra, it's your turn.
Ooh. They will not die.
Getting there.
Slots at. Not old reliable. I'm going to fireball the thing again.
Okay.
Let's see if it actually goes off.
Hey, it did.
Okay. And it's DC 18 again.
Oh, yeah.
Dex save.
That's a 22.
So, half of whatever this is. There are 3 ones in there, so that's 31 plus 5 is 36, so 18.
All right.
And I'm also going to run up 30 feet, so I'm within...
15.
Just-
Because I
Yeah,
think you were 45 away. So
I
now-
was. I need to be a little bit closer. I don't think I can get there.
I'll give you 5 feet. It's fine.
Okay, then 5 feet, and then I'm going to scream at it.
Okay. Do you scream anything in particular, or is it just like, ah?
Kill that motherfucker! Everybody feels really inspired.
Okay.
This is an actual thing. Everybody has advantage on their attack rolls against it. Until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Kobold things.
Silraz, your turn.
Here's a shock. I'm gonna stab it.
What?
We have
would you
advantage to stab it now.
What are you doing?
24 to hit.
Yep.
7 slash.
Okay.
Extra attack. $22 psychic.
Wow.
$17 psychic.
Okay.
Come on, crit. My god, that's not a crit. 26 psychic.
Oh my goodness.
Should have been
You
an
have
L.
another attack?
Nope, that was my 4.
Alright. Guess it's gonna be another round of it attacking you guys.
No.
While it has like 3 health left, probably.
Going for Gedry because it's stubborn. 17 does not hit Gedry.
No.
He's gonna go for Silraz next. 17?
Nope.
Okay. And only people he has grappled are Cease and Mina. Which one will be? Mina again. Okay. Gonna bite ya or try.
I don't wanna.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a 15 piercing.
Okay.
And 15 necrotic, but you have reductions, so that's actually 7 necrotic.
What does uncanny dodge say? Is that only for physical damage?
I thought that was only things you roll a dex save on.
No, that's evasion. This is the one against
Oh.
attacks.
I don't see it in the list.
It's your like level
Oh, I
5.
see it. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker, blah blah blah, you can take a reaction to have the attacker's damage. So that means that I would have taken 12 instead of 22, 11. What was it?
It was
It
15
was 15.
15 and
so-
15.
Yeah.
So I think it's just 15 total, I think.
So I'm just gonna give myself 6 health back then. Basically.
Okay.
Or, well, no, 7
8.
actually.
Give yourself 8.
8? Okay, so 2
Yeah.
more then. Yeah. Alright, that puts me at 13 health.
Hey. Alright. Catamaru. Do a thing. You're muted.
And I attack it. +4, 21 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
For 13 radiant damage.
Hey, he's dead.
Thank goodness.
Good job.
Was I right? Did he have 3 health?
He had 6. So I'm not far off. Alright. Done with that guy. There are 4 cocoons there. Everybody do a perception check.
You know, for an extremely perceptive person, I don't see shit.
I have that problem on rogues all the time. Alright, let's see. 14, 21, 12, 25, 26. Alright.
I'm too
Everybody-
busy covered in monster
Yeah.
ichor.
Viscera. Everybody except for Rena and Kata noticed that Acetylus, or whatever the stupid person's name, who was your guide traveling through things, is nowhere to be found. Has disappeared.
Friggin' pansy.
I know it's almost 11 y'all's time. No, my time. Almost 11 my time, so almost midnight for you guys. Do you guys want to pause here and pick up, or play out the next bit?
I can
This
stay,
could take some time.
but I do have a raid to make. I'll leave it up to you guys, though, because I can be late. I don't care.
Depends how long it will take, because it is nearing midnight and I'm tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this next part is probably mostly a conversation, but then you guys also got to figure out how to get out of here, and back, which could be a whole thing. So I would not be surprised if it took another hour, basically.
Then my preference personally is to not take it that far.
Okay, that works.
But if other people are wanting to push on, that I accept that too. So
Oh, we should probably let Cease recover and not be sick anymore.
I do just have one question before we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Would Mina know if any part of this thing's body would be valuable to the right seller or not?
Do
I could-
Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, I surprisingly have a +2 for that.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, you have no idea. I mean, maybe, possibly, but who the fuck knows with these things?
I would. Hold on, let me look at that picture of it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a lot of scrolling.
Oh, I can link it again to make it easier.
Oh,
You don't have
bless.
to scroll for that. Yeah.
It's
It's probably easier than you scrolling back through all that stuff.
through an hour's worth of combat, yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay, I would take one of its fangs and stick it in my backpack.
Okay, that works.
Because she's gonna be like, well, that sounds interesting. Maybe someone will use it in like a potion or something, and I can get a good penny for it.
Mm-hmm.
This is not for cats.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible that I could research this creature to be able to turn into said creature?
So remind me for druids, is there a, like, does it have to be an animal you turn into, or like, what are...
I think it has to be a beast specifically.
Yeah, beast.
Okay,
Yeah, it
then
has to be
no.
a beast specifically. Like owl bears are still monstrosities, so they don't
For
qualify.
some reason.
It's so
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I
either.
really hope that Wizards eventually makes, like, I know they already have Moon Druid and shifting and stuff, but come on, man, give them some sort of shifting thing to shift into monstrosities or something else.
Yeah. This thing's an aberration, so...
Of course it was.
Yeah, like, some monstrosities should be monstrosities. All the like magical animals, just make them beasts.
Right, they're special beaks.
CR is enough of a limit.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
they added WoW so hunters can tame some of the cooler things.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and end here, and we'll pick up with you addressing the cocoons if you so choose. You could just leave if you wanted.
Alright, see you guys next week.
Alright, cool.
No,
Thanks,
no,
everyone. Good night.
And with that, we will end the stream. Interesting couple of near-death experiences. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. So we'll see what those cocoons hold next week. Tomorrow night is raid night. We will be starting in on heroic. Seeing how far we can push through the new raid on heroic. On Tuesday, I think before time even finished, we had like 20 or 30 minutes left, and decided to call it after clearing normal, so hopefully we'll plow through at least a couple of heroic bosses. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern. Tuesday will be another raid night. We'll probably be doing heroic again. Yeah. And then we'll be right back here again next Saturday. So, till tomorrow night, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.